Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eric coming back at you. Today, I wanted to kind of give you my perspective on the world of gang stalking. And so, when I view something, I view it through spiritual eyes. Gang stalking is happening all over the world, and that alone should tell you something. But this is just my opinion, and I don't claim to know everything about gang stalking. I don't claim to be an expert in this field. So, with that being said, let's just get into the video. So this message is for anyone who's ever felt like they were being watched, followed, or messed with for no clear reason. You're not crazy and you're not alone. What you're experiencing is real and it's happening to people all over the world. If you're a targeted individual, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The strange stares, the road rage, the weird encounters that seem staged, the helicopters, the smear campaigns, the people close to you acting suddenly off. This isn't just in your head, it's coordinated and it's real. What I believe is that it's not about what we said or did. It's about something way bigger. I believe there's a global plan connected to the New World Order. And a lot of people think that's just conspiracy talk, but let's be real. The world's changing fast and it's not for the better. There's more surveillance, more restrictions, more division, and it's all moving toward total control. Gang stalking is just one of the tools they're using through psychological warfare. It's meant to break you down, isolate you, and make you look unstable. Why? Because if they can do that, they can write you off. And while the rest of the world looks away, they test out these control systems on you and me. On all of us. But the end game isn't just about silencing a few people. It's about conditioning the masses. And it's about creating chaos on purpose. Think about how many incidents you hear about now. Road rage turning into shootings, random assaults, people snapping in public. You think that's all coincidence? I don't. I believe a lot of this chaos is being orchestrated, aggravated on purpose. They want people on edge, scared, distrusting each other. And then there's active shooter events. These aren't always random. Sometimes they're people who have been through exactly what we're going through. Stalked, gaslit, pushed to the edge. And when they finally break, they become the perfect excuse for more laws, more surveillance, and gun control. So let's talk about gun control. Every time there's a mass shooting, the conversation goes straight to, we need more restrictions. And yeah, nobody wants innocent people getting hurt, but what if that's the point? What if the people at the top want us to be scared? Maybe the people at the top want us to beg for safety so they can take away our ability to defend ourselves. And it's not just about guns, it's about speech, thought, expression. They want total control over how you live, what you say, even what you think. And they're getting it, slowly but surely. And the crazy thing is that most of the people that are involved with gang stalking, they actually have no idea what they're doing. They think they're helping the community, stopping some kind of threat. And they're fed lies and manipulated just like the rest of us. Even law enforcement doesn't see the whole picture. A lot of them are being used too. They think that they're just monitoring threats or doing intel, but really they're helping build the infrastructure for this total control system. Us targets, we're just test subjects. We're the fall guys. They use us to justify their new laws, new tech, more data collection, and one day, when they've perfected the system, it's not going to be just us that they come after. It'll be everyone. Gang stalking isn't just about messing with your day. It's designed to break you mentally and emotionally. It's psychological warfare. They want you paranoid, anxious, and doubting yourself. They want your family to think you're losing it. They want you isolated and vulnerable. Why? Because when you're alone and broken, you're easier to discredit. You're easier to control. And if you lash out or you snap, they can point the finger and say, see, that person was dangerous all along. This is all by design. The gaslighting, the noise campaigns, the street theater, it's not random. It's a system. It's a slow, methodical takedown. And they do it because they want to test how far they can push someone before the world either looks away or demands more control. The media plays a huge role in this too. You ever notice when someone finally speaks about gang stalking, they get labeled mentally ill? Or how if someone questions official narratives, they get branded as conspiracy theorists? It's a setup. They control the narrative so that anyone who challenges the system looks unstable. The news isn't about truth anymore. It's about control. and they use it to make sure that the general public stays asleep, so no one questions people like us why we're being targeted, harassed, or erased. One of the biggest tactics the elites use is division. They keep us fighting each other. Left versus right, black versus white, rich versus poor, so we don't see the real enemy. But the truth is, it doesn't matter what your background is. If you're a threat to the system, or if you think too much, speak too loud, or don't follow the rules, they can make you a target. They use race, politics, gender, and even religion to keep us distracted. And while all of us are busy arguing, they're building a prison around us. So what's the goal? Why go through all this effort? The end game is total control. A world where you don't own anything, don't question anything, and don't have the ability to resist. That's the New World Order. It's not just a theory, it's a system being built in plain sight. The harassment we're facing as TIs is just one phase. We're the ones sounding the alarm, but most people won't hear it until it's too late. But the thing is, they haven't won yet, and we're still here speaking out. Every time you tell your story, or every time you resist the fear, you're breaking their plan. The first step is awareness. People need to know that this is happening, that gangstalking is real, and that it's part of a bigger picture, and that we're not crazy. We need to stick together and spread the truth and protect our minds. They can take your phone, your job, and your reputation, but if they don't break your spirit, they lose. So if you're listening to this and you're going through it, just know that you're not alone. The system is sick, but you're not. You're being targeted for a reason, because you matter, because you see too much, because you don't fall in line. Keep documenting, keep talking, and don't let them silence you, because the more of us who speak out, the harder it is for them to keep hiding. They want us to give up, and they want us to be quiet, but we're not going anywhere. We see the plan and we know the truth, and we're not backing down. Alrighty guys, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay blessed out there.